Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am absolutely buzzing today because we need to talk about something huge. Something that's been keeping me up at night with anticipation. I'm talking about this year's draw. The one that's just around the corner. And trust me when I say it has all the ingredients to become the most dramatic, unpredictable, and downright thrilling draw we have ever witnessed in the history of the sport. We're not just talking about a few interesting matchups here and there. I'm talking about a seismic event that could reshape the entire tournament narrative before a single ball is even kicked. And I'm going to break down exactly why I feel this way. So grab a snack, settle in, because this is going to be a deep dive into the beautiful chaos that awaits us. Exploring every angle and every potential twist that makes this particular draw so incredibly special. I've been poring over team forms, historical data, and even the subtle shifts in tactical trends across different leagues. And all signs point to an unprecedented level of drama. This isn't just my gut feeling. It's an analysis of the current landscape, which is brimming with potential landmines and electrifying possibilities for every single team involved. First up, let's talk about the sheer unprecedented depth of quality across the board this season. Usually, you can easily pick out your top 3 or 4 undisputed favorites. The teams everyone expects to dominate their groups and cruise into the later stages. But this year, that clear hierarchy has completely blurred. We're looking at maybe 8 to 10 teams who genuinely believe they can go all the way, and another 5 to 6 dark horses who are more than capable of causing massive upsets. This means the top tier is wider than ever, and the second tier is incredibly competitive, meaning even what would traditionally be considered a straightforward group stage match could easily feel like a quarter-final or even a semi-final in terms of intensity and quality. This incredible depth means that the concept of an easy draw might become a relic of the past, a fond memory from simpler times. Every single pot, from the very top seeds down to the lowest-ranked teams, contains formidable opponents who have shown flashes of brilliance or consistent high performance. You can no longer just glance at a pot and identify the weakest link, because almost every team has a dangerous attacking threat, a solid defensive structure, or a tactical mastermind at the helm ready to exploit any perceived weakness. It's a true testament to the global growth of the sport. But it's also a nightmare for anyone hoping for a smooth path to the knockout rounds. Secondly, we have to consider the recent form and the rise of genuine underdogs who are surging at just the right time. There are several teams this year that were previously considered mid-tier, or even just participants, who have absolutely exploded onto the scene with incredible performances in their respective leagues or qualifying campaigns. These aren't just one-off wins. These are sustained periods of excellent football, showcasing tactical discipline, individual brilliance, and a collective hunger that can't be underestimated. This creates a dynamic where no draw is truly easy anymore, as a seemingly weaker opponent from a lower pot could very well be a giant killer in disguise, ready to upset the established order and send shockwaves through the tournament. Imagine a scenario where a traditional powerhouse draws one of these newly ascendant teams. It immediately becomes a captivating narrative, a David versus Goliath story with genuine stakes. These teams play with a fearless attitude, often having nothing to lose and everything to gain, which makes them incredibly dangerous opponents. They've built momentum, they've found their identity, and they are not afraid to take the game to anyone, regardless of their opponent's reputation or historical achievements. This phenomenon alone guarantees that we'll see some incredible battles right from the start, potentially leading to some shocking early exits for teams that might have underestimated their opponents. My third point focuses on the fascinating tactical evolution and the clash of diverse playing styles that we're seeing across different leagues and nations. Football is a constantly evolving game. And this year, it feels like there's an unprecedented variety of successful tactical approaches being employed by top teams. Some leagues heavily prioritize possession-based football, meticulously building attacks from the back, while others thrive on lightning-fast counterattacks and direct play, exploiting spaces with incredible speed. Then you have the high-pressing teams, suffocating opponents and forcing errors high up the pitch, alongside those who prefer a more pragmatic, defensively solid approach, waiting for their moment to strike. A draw that pits radically different philosophies against each other from the very first round promises to be a tactical masterclass, a chess match played out on the pitch with incredibly high stakes. Imagine a patient, possession-heavy team facing off against a relentless high-pressing side, or a defensively disciplined unit trying to contain a free-flowing, attacking juggernaut. These clashes of styles don't just make for entertaining football. They create unpredictable scenarios where the team that adapts best on the day, or whose philosophy is simply better suited to counter their opponents, will prevail. It adds an extra layer of intrigue beyond just individual player quality, turning every match into a fascinating tactical puzzle. Next up, let's not forget the ever-present star player factor, including key injuries and dramatic returns. The presence or absence of a single generational talent can dramatically shift a team's fortunes, altering their entire game plan and psychological outlook. This year, we've seen some incredible comebacks from long-term injuries, with key players returning just in time to make an impact, bringing renewed hope and a significant boost to their respective squads. Conversely, there are also teams dealing with the unfortunate timing of recent injuries to their linchpins, leaving them vulnerable and searching for solutions just before the draw. A draw that puts a team with a returning superstar, brimming with confidence and eager to prove themselves, against a team that has just lost their key player to injury could be devastating for one side and exhilarating for the other. These individual narratives, woven into the fabric of the draw, add an immense amount of human drama and emotional weight to every potential matchup. It's not just about team versus team. It's about the individual battles, the stories of resilience, and the impact that one player's form or fitness can have on the collective destiny of their entire squad. The potential for these personal storylines to intersect makes this draw even more compelling. Point number 5 is one of my favorites: the incredible potential for historical rivalries and grudge matches to ignite early in the tournament. Some matchups are just destined to be classics, steeped in years of intense competition, controversial moments, and unforgettable encounters. Imagine two teams with a long, storied history of fierce battles, perhaps even a controversial final or a dramatic semi-final from years past, drawing each other in the group stage or early knockout rounds. The narratives practically write themselves, and the emotional stakes for both the players and the fans are immediately through the roof. These aren't just games. They're continuations of ongoing sagas, chapters in a much larger story that everyone involved feels deeply. The atmosphere surrounding such a match would be absolutely electric, a true spectacle for anyone watching. These rivalries often transcend mere sporting competition, delving into cultural or regional pride, making every tackle, every pass, and every goal feel exponentially more significant. The draw has the power to unleash these sleeping giants of rivalry, setting the stage for epic confrontations that could define the early stages of the tournament and leave an indelible mark on its history. Moving on, we need to talk about the rule changes and format tweaks that have been implemented, which often have massive, unforeseen ripple effects on the draw outcomes. Sometimes, even subtle adjustments to how pots are determined, or how country protection rules are applied, can completely alter the landscape of potential matchups. For example, if there's been a change in how coefficients are calculated, or if certain regional restrictions have been relaxed or tightened, it can lead to a much higher probability of groups of death forming, where multiple top-tier teams find themselves battling for limited progression spots. These changes are designed to keep the competition fresh and fair, but they often introduce an element of unpredictability that makes the draw even more thrilling. The architects of the tournament might tweak the formula hoping for more balanced groups, but sometimes these adjustments can inadvertently create incredibly lopsided ones, much to the delight of neutral fans and the despair of the teams involved. Understanding these underlying rule shifts is crucial to appreciating why this particular draw feels so much more volatile and potentially dramatic than previous iterations. It's like adding a wild card to an already complex deck of cards, making every outcome feel like a high-stakes gamble. And speaking of groups of death, my 7th point is all about the unprecedented group of death potential that this year presents. With so many strong teams scattered across the pots, it genuinely feels like we could witness not just one, but multiple groups where 3 or even 4 top-tier teams are battling tooth and nail for just 2 precious qualification spots. This isn't just hyperbole, it's a realistic assessment of the current competitive balance. Imagine a scenario where a traditional giant from pot 1 draws in form powerhouse from pot 2, a dangerous dark horse from pot 3, and a highly motivated, tactically astute team from pot 4. Such a group would be an absolute nightmare for the teams involved, but a pure spectacle for the fans, guaranteeing high-stakes matches from the very first whistle. Every single point would be fought for with incredible intensity. Every goal would be celebrated like a final winner, and the margin for error would be virtually non-existent. The possibility of having several such groups means that the early stages of the tournament will be far from a gentle warm-up. They will be an immediate, brutal test of character, skill, and tactical prowess, potentially sending shockwaves through the entire competition as big names fall early. This leads us directly to the concept of the asterisk, unlucky, draw, and the brutal paths that certain top teams might face from day one. Even a top seed, a team widely considered a favorite to lift the trophy, can find themselves staring down an incredibly difficult route if the balls don't fall their way. This year, with so many strong teams in lower pots, the potential for a genuine top contender to receive a brutal draw is higher than ever before. They could be pitted against a team they historically struggle against, an opponent with a particularly challenging playing style, or simply a succession of informed, high-quality teams. Such a draw would immediately test their mental fortitude, their squad depth, and their ability to perform under immense pressure from the very outset. It's not just about getting through the group. It's about the physical and mental toll that a series of incredibly tough matches can take, potentially leaving them exhausted and vulnerable for the later stages. The narrative of a top team having to navigate a gauntlet of elite opponents from the first match is inherently dramatic, forcing them to earn every single victory the hard way and proving their championship credentials against the fiercest competition imaginable. My penultimate point delves into the psychological aspect of the draw, and the immense mental game involved in facing rivals or incredibly difficult opponents early on. Football is as much a mental battle as it is a physical and tactical one, and the draw can have a profound impact on a team's psyche. Being immediately thrown into the deep end, facing a historical rival or a team known for their intimidating style, can either galvanize a squad or create immense pressure and self-doubt. The psychological impact of a tough draw can be a double-edged sword, potentially inspiring a team to rise to the occasion, or conversely, causing them to falter under the weight of expectation. How will players react to knowing they have to perform at their absolute peak from the very first match, with no room for error? How will coaches manage the pressure and motivate their teams to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds? This adds another fascinating layer of human drama to the tournament, showcasing the mental resilience and character of the players and coaching staff. The draw doesn't just determine matchups, it sets the psychological tone for an entire campaign. And this year, that tone promises to be one of intense, immediate challenge for many of the top contenders. Finally, let's talk about the sheer narrative potential and the unexpected storylines that this draw is almost guaranteed to generate. Every major tournament thrives on its stories. The unexpected heroes, the dramatic upsets, the last-minute winners, and the heart-wrenching defeats. This year, with all the factors we've discussed, the depth of quality, the surging underdogs, the tactical clashes, the rivalries, and the potential groups of death, the draw itself is poised to be the genesis of countless compelling narratives. It's like the opening chapter of an epic novel, where the stage is set for an unforgettable journey. Imagine the headlines, the debates, and the speculation that will immediately erupt once the balls are drawn and the groups are revealed. Every single matchup will be dissected, every potential pathway analyzed, and every team's chances re-evaluated. This draw isn't just a formality. It's a critical moment that will define the early trajectory of the tournament, creating immediate talking points and building an incredible amount of hype and anticipation. It's the moment where the dreams and fears of millions of fans worldwide converge, and the first true taste of the drama that awaits us all. So, as you can see, I'm not just being dramatic for the sake of it. There are genuine, tangible reasons why this year's draw is shaping up to be an absolute blockbuster, from the unprecedented depth of quality across the teams, to the rise of formidable underdogs, the fascinating tactical clashes, and the potential for multiple groups of death. Every element points towards an event that will be nothing short of legendary. This isn't just about who plays who. It's about the immediate impact on narratives, the psychological battles, and the sheer entertainment value that these matchups will bring. I genuinely believe that when we look back on this tournament, the draw itself will be remembered as a pivotal, dramatic moment, setting the stage for an unforgettable competition filled with twists, turns, and incredible football. Get ready, folks, because the drama is about to begin even before the first whistle blows. Let me know in the comments what matchups you're most hoping for, or dreading, and which teams you think will have the toughest path. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth analysis, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Until next time, stay passionate, and let the anticipation build.